One, two. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to another Hip Hop Heads podcast live. We are here with our good friend. I'm going to add him in right now. Shabaam Sahdeeq. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. Top of the morning.
I'm good. I just had you got out of bed not long ago.
Yes.
You get
Straight out
sleep?
of bed, straight to work, straight to work.
I like that, man. Do you set up your day like this? You get up, just sort of treat it like a 9 to 5?
I'll be having a couple things going on, man. I'll just pop up and just get right to it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I already be in the studio by this time. Because I
Nice, nice.
record good vocals in the morning. So I do it before I go to work.
That's a good idea. Again, your voice is kind of a bit messed up during the end of the day, so
Yeah, everything fresh now with coffee. It's different. When I was younger, it used to be at nighttime with Hennessy, and now it's in the morning with coffee.
how was Hennessy for the voice? I've always thought that would be a bad
Not
thing.
good, not good.
That's because like DMX had that voice for a long time as well. I thought that maybe could have been an issue, like a lot of the alcohol they
Yeah,
would
that
probably
probably
suffer with.
contributed to it.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. That's it. There's some rappers that have like really gruff voices. Might be the Hennessy. You never know. It could be something
Yeah.
else. That's it. Okay, so again, thank you for joining us, Shabam. This is incredible.
Yes, thanks for having me, man.
No
You know,
problem, man. We had
I enjoy hip hop heads, man. I enjoy y'all site.
awesome. Thank
Word
you,
up.
man. Thank you again. We had Indigo Phoenix. Indigo Phoenix on.
Yeah, that's my
Indigo.
sister. I seen her last night. You know what I
Excellent.
mean? We was at a video shoot for Ella Sensei with Jake Palumbo featuring John Robinson. You know what I mean? There was a lot
Nice,
of
nice.
people in the building. It was a good video shoot.
Mhm.
Yep. I seen her last night. But
Are
that's my
you back?
sister. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Are you back? You back doing shows and stuff yet?
Um, it opened up for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
got to do this tour with me and Paul's One, and
Yeah.
a couple shows like low life events. You know what
Right.
I mean? But it's about to close back down again. Because this
Is
variant
it?
is running around. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So ain't no telling. Yeah, I'm doing a few shows, a few spot dates. Yep.
Mhm. Nice man. Nice, nice. Again, good to have you on. We had Indigo. We talked about you briefly. We actually spoke about the video. I think it was Tranquilo, where you had a bit of a shout out from Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Could you give us a little bit of a story like what happened there?
Well, we was performing at this spot called Knitting Factory, and they have a front and a back. So
Hmm.
the back is where the hip hop show was going on. So obviously, Chappelle was doing a spot date there, a surprise spot date
Hmm.
in the front. So he came in the back just to check out the hip hop show. And when he came in the back, I was on stage. So he
Right.
caught a little piece. But I didn't know he was there. I just know that the crowd was moving different when
Yeah.
some people came in and you know what I'm saying, I was in the middle of performing or whatever. But then when I finished, I came out to the front and I was outside the window because it was packed in where Dave Chappelle was doing his stand-up, and he seen me through the window and he was like, yo, I like what you did, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And my boy was in there recording it. So he caught it and we put it in the beginning of the video. So that was like the live cosign from Dave Chappelle. He was like, "Yo, what you did was good. The one that you stopped, you should have brought it back." You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So that was a cool cosign from one of my favorite comedians. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
definitely, man. Definitely. And again, Dave's known for turning up randomly at different places, and those kind of gigs fill up really quickly once people know that Dave Chappelle's there.
Yeah. It filled up real quick. It was like a surprise spot day, boy. That thing was packed real
Mm,
fast. You know what I mean? But it's good to get acknowledgement from him because I know he's a heavy hip hop head. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? Especially since he did like Block Party and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
It was definitely
Is
good to
my
get a cosign.
is my
You know?
sound okay? Someone saying my sound's a bit. Is my sound okay to
Or
you?
maybe it's me. Maybe it's me the way I'm holding the phone. I don't
One
know.
two, one two. I think I'll turn it up a little bit. See what happens
Yeah,
there.
it sound good on my phone. I don't know.
Okay. Someone in the comments. Oh, so it's actually the guy that runs the blog that's in the comments here. That's fine. I think I've sorted it there, Kim. Hopefully
Sound
it's
good
okay.
now?
Yeah, yours sounds fine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shabam sounds nice. That seemed to be the issue. Okay. Okay, someone else said it sounds good. I don't know. It might be Kim's computer. I don't know. I don't know. It seems fine on this side, from what I could tell. Hopefully it gets better. We'll continue on anyway. So let's go back into your background. Were you originally born in Brooklyn and stuff like that? Like, how was it?
Yeah, I'm originally born in Brooklyn. You know what I
Mm,
mean? I lived in Jersey too, so back and forth from Jersey to Brooklyn. I
mm.
rep both of them.
Nice one,
You know
nice
what
one.
I mean?
So I like to ask everybody this. I know it's a bit different from New York heads. It's a lot easier for them to come across hip hop at a young age. But what's your backstory on the first time you heard hip hop music?
I mean, I'm an OG man. I was born the year after hip hop was born, so
Right.
I've been hearing hip hop all my life.
Mm,
But the thing that really got me into hip hop was the art first. It was the
yeah.
graffiti, and then I heard the music after. So I would say like around five, 5 or 6, I started hearing hip hop, and then I put two and two together. But
Mm,
I really got into hip hop when I was a teenager, like going in the basement and playing records with my friends. The first vinyl I ever bought was a Run DMC vinyl. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yep.
Nice, nice. So what eventually sort of led you into the area of actually making your own hip hop music? What made you get serious about it?
Like I said, freestyling in the basement. You know what I'm saying, and going through records with my friends, and then one time I was at a barbecue, and I heard one of my friends really kick like a written rap, and I was amazed that he did that. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I could do it too. That led to me starting to rhyming, write rhymes. And then,
Mm,
I started recording demos in high school. And some of those demos, Stretch Armstrong and Bobito started playing. So
right,
from there, I just got into hip hop professionally and started, making demos and putting together vinyls and stuff like that.
nice,
Yep.
nice. So, uh, yeah. So, what is the hip hop scene like in Brooklyn right now? I know there's people are just starting to get out there doing gigs and stuff. And you mentioned right at the beginning about the new sort of Delta variant coming in. So, what's the scene like right at the moment?
Um, well, like I said, it started to open up a little bit, and then this Delta thing coming back out. So they got in New York, if you're not vaccinated, you can't be in certain places
Right,
without the vaccination card. So it's kind of funny in New York right now. But I live in Atlanta, so
right,
Atlanta's pretty much open right now. As far as like restaurants and clubs and stuff. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it's going to be in a couple months, but it's kind of like in between, uh, open and locked down. Like it's kind of like half and half. You know.
Nice. Are there any sort of like big famous spots that you could tell us about in Atlanta? Like open mic events, things like end of the week in New York were like a big thing. Do you have anything like that in Atlanta you could talk about, like open mic events and stuff?
I mean, we would, me and Indigo was doing some events. We did some stuff for A3C. You know what I'm saying? 3 years in a row. I'm not sure if A3C is gonna happen this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm starting to see flyers. I'm hoping it goes down, but we're definitely gonna have like a venue. It's not gonna be an official A3C venue, but it will definitely be, you know, a venue with a lot of the underground acts that we like. You know,
Nice, nice.
no
Oh,
corporate sponsors, man. No corporate sponsors.
I love that, man. I love that. I'm looking forward to kind
Strictly
of seeing.
underground. You know what I mean? For real.
Defo, man. I'm looking forward to seeing. Will you be filming some of these things? I would love to see some like clips and stuff. That'd be
Oh
great.
yeah, man. We gonna film everything, man. We
Mhm.
got a lot of good friends to come out and perform. Some legends, some new artists, and we in the process of putting it together right now.
Mhm.
You know.
So I want to ask as well, what kind of things do you do when you're not making music? I know, no, well, if you want to explain what kind of things you do with music.
Well, I'm a barber, so
Mhm.
I cut hair as a profession. That's my trade. I own a barbershop here in Georgia. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And I'm also a painter. Like I paint canvases,
Nice.
wood. I make like, different sculptures and stuff. So I'm involved in the art world as well.
Mhm.
So I do all these things, and then I got a clothing line. I come out with different pieces every other month, and it's called Marvial Apparel. MarvialApparel.com. That's MARVIAL apparel.com. You go there and check out a lot of the merch and a lot of shirts and stuff. I might
Mhm.
have some art available on there in a few months, you know.
Nice.
But
I'm
yeah,
going to
that's
take
what I do.
awesome, man. I'm going to take a couple of comments. Bobby Kemp, shout out to Hip Hop Heads from Streets to Villain. Thank you very much, man. Uh, Kim Kosikowski, the guy that actually runs the blog, the guy that does the main bulk of posting, asks, was there a special event for Shabaam in the past? Have you had like
There's
anything
a
like?
whole bunch of special events. I mean, from the
Mm,
past, you know. I used to do an event in New York with a couple of my friends called It's Alive. And it ran for like 6 or 7 years where we
mm,
had a lot of performers. I hosted it. We had, like I said, legends, and we had a lot of new up and coming rappers. But it's a whole bunch of special events that went down through your years. Release parties, uh, low life events. Matter of fact, I was just at the low life barbecue in
I've seen
North
that, yeah.
Carolina.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And it was pretty good. We had the merch table out there. Um, yeah, it's always a special event when I'm there, baby. Always.
Let's go back to the low life thing. This is the thing that's always fascinated me for years.
Yeah.
I'm not a collector of things. I don't really have like any sort of collection, so it's always fascinated me in that sense. What is your craziest collector piece you have of Polo Man that you can tell us about?
My favorite, my favorite will be one of these hoodies that I got. It's a bicycle hoodie.
Mhm,
That gotta be my favorite piece. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. Do you
My
have
boy
anything to hand you
Sean
could
Love
show us?
Souls. Uh
Do you have anything you could show us?
oh yeah, matter of fact, let me see
Mhm.
if I could show you my favorite piece. I
Again, it's a
love
thing
this
that's always
piece.
fascinated. I love the clothing, but I'm not a collector of things. Unfortunately, it's just always
Yeah,
fascinated though.
it's a some people love, collecting things. I would
Mhm.
say this is my favorite piece.
Ah, see, that's dope, man. I love
You
that.
know what I mean? It's like a biker. You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Man, I love the colors on this. and it's an XL, but it runs pretty big
Right.
enough to fit me. You know,
I
but
have the
I got
same
like
issue. My mum has
racks
the
and
same issue.
racks of
And it's
clothes.
all polo, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So is
You
this
know.
like an exclusive sort of like you only wear polo sort of thing?
Uh,
Is this like an exclusive thing that you wear just polo most of the time?
I wear a couple things, but I would say polo is my favorite.
Mhm,
You know, but I wear Hilfiger, I wear you know, different brands,
mhm.
clothing brands, but I would say that polo is definitely my favorite. Ralph Lauren.
Nice. Again, I love the backstory of it as well, like where it originally came from and stuff. Is sort of interesting. But if anybody isn't sort of like well versed in the history and stuff, I'd urge you to go and check. I think there's a documentary on it on YouTube somewhere. Try and type it in. It's really interesting to go through and sort of delve into the history of that.
Right.
So my next question is, what are your thoughts on the evolution of hip hop at the moment? I know it's a pretty heavy question.
The evolution is a good thing, man. You know, it's a good thing. I feel right now more than ever is definitely stuff out there for everybody. If you love that raw boom bap, you know, you stick with the underground. You know, you go to hip hop heads, you go to these different sites that support that. You know, if you like drill music, you know, we got a bunch of drill artists. If you like trap music, you know, it's trap music. I mean, it's different lanes for everybody. I don't really complain about the other lanes that I'm not into,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there's a choice. It's a choice out there for you. And I believe that if you are really a hip hop head, that you will search and find the music that you like. You know, I'm not
exactly.
necessarily into mainstream music. I hear some of it. Some of it might be good. Some of it might be garbage to me. But the point is that there's something out there for everyone. You
Mhm.
know, and
That's
I
it.
feel like that's evolution right there, where you know it's something that everybody could relate to. Is music in different languages. You
Yeah.
know, reggaeton. It's all kind of flavors out there for you, and I
Mhm.
feel that that's what's needed. You know.
Yeah. It's a thing like even a lot of people argued about in the UK for a long time. We weren't getting UK hip hop on the radio for such a long time. And now that it is being played on the radio, it's sort of massive now, but it's not boom bap at all. It's not what we wanted. So we're still complaining. I feel like a lot of people still complain.
People
Really
always gonna
irritating.
have something to complain about, but
Yeah,
I seen the UK scene go up heavy. You know what I mean? Since back in the days, man. I used to be out there in the '90s. You know what I'm saying, with US3, which was a British band, and I was on the
yeah,
second album. So I seen how it came up. You know, I used to be in Dark and Cold. I don't know if people remember that. It was like a hip hop record store in the basement
yeah.
in London. You know, I used to be at Beyond Real with Shorty Blitz, you know what I'm saying, Dark and Cold with MK. So I seen the UK hip hop scene come up, man, and I like a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I just feel like it's a good thing, man. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. So, who are some of your influences for like what you do, man?
Um I think a lot of artists are my influences, man. Like all the old school OG artists, you know what I'm saying? New artists that are doing innovative things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of DJs, you know, and producers, especially producer DJs. The combination is good because
Mhm.
I really feel like they got their finger on the pulse of what's going on. I think everything and a lot of artists are my influences because you know I just like variety and different styles and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I would say like my influence are like like a lot of '80s rappers and '90s rappers as well. Karis One, G Rap, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Public Enemy, Poor Righteous Teachers, Brand Nubians.
Mhm.
Uh, the list is so long, man. Far Side, Cypress Hill. Ice Cube. I listen to a lot of stuff from a lot of different regions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they're all influences to me. Yep.
nice man, nice. Have a fun thing that I like to do with people. Sort of dream collaboration thing. So we put a track together, we name the track, we name all the people that are going to be on based on your recommendations that you'd love to add to a track. So a dream collaboration. So we'd start with like guest MCs that you'd like on the record. So it would be Shabaam Sahdeeq featuring Dead or Alive.
Um, I pretty got I got a long feature list. I did a lot of records with a lot of artists, but a
Yeah,
dream collaboration for me would be, of course, like people like Nas. I never got to do records with Ghostface, some of my favorite rappers, and Raekwon, Chuck D from Public Enemy. I got a long bucket list, man. I definitely would like to do records with a lot of my childhood favorites, man, especially like KRS One and Big Daddy Kane and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
nice,
yeah.
nice. So what about a singer? Who would you have as a sort of guest singer on your dream collaboration track?
Ooh. Hmm. I definitely would love to have Mary J. Blige. I think that would be classic.
That would be cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool as hell. I mean, I like new R&B artists too, like Miguel.
yeah,
Miguel makes pretty good music, man. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely love to have him on a hook. Um, I like a new artist. Her name is Her. You know what I'm
nice,
saying? I like her shit too. I would love to do a song with her. So, you know,
nice,
yeah, it's open.
nice. So next would be producer, who's on the beats.
Producer, ooh, I would love to do an album with Knots. I think
Okay.
he has like some of my favorite beats right now. You know what I'm saying? Knots. I would love to do a album with Premier. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty much working with like you know my some of my favorite producers. Me and Nick Wiz got a project coming out
Yeah.
called Cabin Fever. I'm working on another album with PA Dre, which is pretty dope. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm getting it done. You know,
Nice,
but
nice.
I would love to do a album with Large Professor too. Large
That
Professor is like one of my favorite producers. Yeah.
that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. So on the cuts.
Diamond D too. I ain't,
Oh,
I,
there you
I
go.
can't leave Diamond D out neither. Would love to do an album with Diamond D. You know.
That'd be good. That'd be good. So on the cuts, who's going to be DJing on this track? Who's doing the scratches?
Mm. I mean, I got so many DJ friends, man. DJ Ready C, uh, DJ Modesty. You know what I'm saying? DJ Scratch,
Hmm.
DJ Spinner, Jazzy Jeff, DJ Eclipse. Uh, you know, DJ Tone Spliff. I know a lot of DJs that are good. You know what I'm saying? So,
There you go.
through the years, I've been having everybody do scratches. DJ JS1, he's scratching on me and Nick Wiz project. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much.
There's a Kim again. When does the Dream track come out? We're going to get to the end of that. We'll speak about that. When's the Dream track come out? Guest musician. So someone on trumpet, someone on like I don't know, someone playing violin or something like that. Anything?
Well, I had a song on Timeless of the Collection called Get Up and Get It, and I had Jamel Richardson
Mhm.
playing the guitar on it. You know what I mean? I think that's one of my purified collaborations with a actual musician that plays instrument,
Mhm.
and it was pretty dope because he laid down a lot of guitar, and we had to just like we had to chop it down to a few chords and stuff because he laid so much guitar on there. You know what I'm saying? Word, it was dope. And Jamel Richardson is like he was BB King's understudy before BB King died. So
Okay,
you
right.
know he has that
Hmm.
blues guitar feeling. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, he had a cameo in that James Brown movie. He played in there.
Right.
Yeah. Jamel
Awesome, man.
Richardson. Yeah, Google him. The song we had is called Get Up and Get It. It's pretty dope. It has a video on YouTube, you
I'm
know.
gonna have to double check that, man. You're right. You're right. So, based on everybody you've picked here, I think we've had like 6 DJs on the cast there on that one song. What do you want to call the track?
Oh, you was talking about one track. I thought you
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
sorry,
about.
yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought you was talking about what DJs would you have cut on different
No,
songs.
oh no,
That's
this is
why I
the
named so many DJs because you know what I mean. I always be going to these DJs. You know what I'm saying when it's time for cuts. You know what I mean. I
we
reach
can have
out to
5 or 6
different
DJs in the one
DJs.
tune. That's fine. We can have 6 DJs in the one song. That's
Six
fine.
DJs on one tune, right? That'll be
Yeah,
the ultimate.
well, a 30-minute song. Like KC put out that like 110
Right.
people. Like do something like that, man.
Yo, that's incredible though, the way
That is
K-Slate put
amazing.
that together, man. A
Did you miss
hundred
it?
MCs and they all was going in, man.
Yeah.
It kept my attention.
Did you
That was
catch
pretty creative, yeah.
did you catch Shaquille O'Neal in there as well?
Did he have? Yeah, he did have Shaquille O'Neal in
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
yeah,
and
he was not
Shaquille
funny as
O'Neal
well.
verse was pretty good. It was
Yeah, yeah.
good.
And
You know what
Roy
I mean?
Jones Jr. was in there as well.
Yeah, and I
Right after
seen
Shaq.
a lot of old school artists too
Yeah,
that did their numbers. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Melly Mel done pretty fire as well. Get
Yeah,
Fun was in there.
Melly Mel and Kaz Part was definitely
Cars,
fire
yeah,
for the OGs. Yeah, for
yeah,
real.
definitely,
You
man.
know, I
Uh,
kind of like my favorite part of that K Slate song was I like Papoose. I think Papoose was really creative, and I like Lord Tariq and um
mhm.
and Corey Guns and Peter Guns part. I like Ghostface part, of course. He came on twice. You know what I mean? I like that whole thing, man. I think everybody was coming off, man. Of course
Yeah.
I love Razcast part. You know what I mean? That's my boy. Yeah, that's a dope joint.
So I
Yeah.
would love to interview him to find out how many people turned it down because I can't imagine a lot of people turned that down
Word.
because that was like one of those huge tracks that what was it
Yo,
only for
but
like 20 minutes?
that's ill to do it with the DJs too. Like the
Yeah.
DJs come and cut, and it'd be like 100 DJs, and they all do a little cut section. That shit would be kind of hot.
Hmm. Amazing,
You
man.
know what I mean?
So what would you like to call your track? Because you've got like I think you said Nas on there as a guest MC. What would you like to call the track?
See, I thought you was asking me who would I have on songs. I didn't know we was building one song.
Okay,
But
okay. So right, okay, we'll bypass that then, and we'll go on to something else, man.
nah, but
We'll
if
leave
it
it
was
up.
one song, I guess it
Yeah.
would be Nas. You know what I mean? With cuts by DJ Premier and you know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, some guest vocals from her. That'd be
Mhm.
kind of sick. That's a
Awesome,
sick
man.
track right there. You know what I mean? For real.
uh, best and worst gig you've ever had?
Best and worst gig.
Yeah.
I think my best gig and worst gig at the same time
At the
would
same time?
be at the same time. I'm gonna
Okay.
explain why. Um, Hip Hop Camp. Hip Hop Camp was dope.
Wow.
It was big. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed myself on stage, but I got there at the nick of time. Like I got straight off the plane, straight into a car, straight to the venue. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Before I got there, it was like a 10-hour layover in like Iceland or something crazy like that. I forgot what country it was. It might have been Russia, but it was a layover before I got there. So they rushed me straight from the airport, straight to the venue, straight on stage. I didn't get to change. I
Ah,
didn't
man,
get to
yeah.
drop no bags. I didn't get to wash up, nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was a dope experience. It was a lot of people and you know what I'm saying? I had fun on stage, but I was exhausted. I was like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, I definitely passed out. You
I
know?
was going to say you must have got like a bit of adrenaline rush, like
Oh
as you
yeah,
jumped
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Adrenaline rush and a couple shots of Jameson. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
But that
And
might have been like the biggest venue that I ever played in my life was Hip Hop Camp. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And I think it was the hangar. You know what I'm saying? A couple thousand people. It
mhm.
was dope.
Yeah, hip hop camp's pretty much like an incredible view to see. Like it's such a big hip hop event. I don't know if there's anything like. Is there something just as big in the US?
Yeah, you know, they got Lollapalooza and they got
Okay, right, yeah, yeah.
Coachella and different stuff like
Coachella,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Coachella like a hip hop thing? I
Yeah,
don't know.
Coachella's hip hop, but you know, it's other elements mixed in there too as well.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
mhm,
that's kind of how they do it. You know what I mean?
right,
They mix other genres in there. You know what I'm saying? Like R&B
yeah.
and a little bit of pop, hip hop
Mhm,
all
nice.
together. Yeah.
Okay, so name three things that you can't live without when you're in the studio. Pen
Um,
keepers, one used to be.
in the studio,
Yeah,
water,
yeah, it's a must. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Weed, weed of course, and
Well,
coffee.
actually, let's speak about the type. What weed do you smoke? Do you have like a particular
Well,
need?
I like sativa weed. I like
Okay,
sativa, but I like strong sativas, not the weak, you know, sativa. I like work weed. I like hybrids too, like, you know, sativa and indica blends. Um I don't particularly smoke indicas when I'm recording because it makes me tired. It makes me sleepy.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I
what it does
mean?
to me.
So
That's I don't really go near it.
yeah, I
I feel
like
like it's a waste of
sativas.
time for me to go to bed. It's pointless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sativas are better when you working on music. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Because it gives you energy. It helps you work. You know what I
mhm.
mean? So definitely like sativas. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
So third thing for the studio.
Huh?
What's your third need for the studio? Your third choice.
What do I need for the studio?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was
Oh,
Jameson weed and
I still write my paper. I still write my rhymes on paper and notebook. So definitely
yeah,
need like a notebook or a pad. You know what I mean?
nice.
Sometimes I write in my phone, but it just feels more solid when I write it on paper. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So definitely need a pad or pen, paper. You know what I mean?
Nice one,
Yep.
man. Nice one. Okay, so we're reaching about the end here. It's time to plug your music. I took the liberty of setting up Watch Your Mouth for this. This seems to be your most recent project. Do you
Yeah,
want to talk to us about?
Watch Your Mouth is a single from me and Nick Wiz's project, Cabin Fever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice one, man.
Featuring DV Elias Christ and UG of Cellar Dwellers. You know what I mean?
Nice,
One of the dope singles off of Cabin Fever.
excellent, man. We've got that added, so we'll play that at the end. Do you have a project coming out soon that you want to talk about? Do you have anything
Yeah,
coming up?
that's it. That's the one.
Mhm.
Cabin Fever, you know what I mean? Produced by Nick Wiz. We got, you know, it's an EP. Then we're gonna drop an album after that. Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I missed what you were saying back there. That's yeah. I think I said the same thing again. So we've got watch your mouth for the end. So that's it. Thank you for joining us, Shabam. That's been heavily appreciated having you on, my man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for the support. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hip Hop Heads.
Hmm.
Word up. Salute.
Nice one. There we go. We're going to end with watch your mouth. I'm going to add it in right now. That's very unprofessional. I should have added that in.
Yes, sir. Everybody out there, go check out my website. That's shabamsahdeeq.com. That's SHABAAM hyphen SAHDEEQ.com. You know what I
Nice.
mean? I got new videos, I got merch, I got pictures, flyers for my tour dates, everything on there, man. Check with me, you know, every couple days. I'm updating it daily.
Mhm. And we've got put on screen, if I could find, follow Shabaam on Instagram as well. We've got that up there.
Yeah,
And
Shabaam Sahdeeq on
also,
Instagram, Shabaam Sahdeeq on Twitter, Shabaam
yeah,
Sahdeeq on the website.
easy to
Google
find, you're an easy
Shabaam
to find
Sahdeeq, it'll
man.
pop up. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
it. Also, Watch Your Mouth is available at shabamsadiq.bandcamp.com. It's up there as well. We're going to
Yes,
end
sir.
with Watch Your Mouth. Thank you again for Shabaam for coming on, Shabaam. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. We'll let you go, my friend. Back to your bed
All
if you
right,
need.
my bro.
All
Have a
right.
good one. Peace.
Nice one, man. Peace, dude.
Let them know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let them go. Only gets on sight, you disrespect me. This ain't a show, you ain't know. You nothing like these rappers, we gon' roll green. Kick in the door, let it blow. Watch your mouth when you're speaking out against me.
Some people don't like me, but it's jealousy likely. Cause I'm a big stepper, and I talk spice hot. Chicks wanna taste me, dudes wanna fight me. I'm on slightly, hold grudges, they try to spite me. I got property, stocks, guns, a smart wifey. Y'all got money, problems, and bills, y'all not like me. I pen feature films with the bars, like Spike Lee sipping elderberry and C-Malls, the almighty.
SOG, SS, that means double the stress. Double the bars, double the cars, double the scars. Double the flows, double the load. Bullets go in and out of your coat. Double the shows, 2 on tour. Who want war? 2 at your door. 244s, get on the floor. 2 in the morning, 2 on the horn. Money talk, dummy afford. Bullets ricochet, hitting the cord.
Let them know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let them go. Homie gets on sight, you disrespect me. This ain't a show, you ain't know. You nothing like these rappers, we gon' roll green. Kick in the door, let it blow. Watch your mouth when you're speaking out against me.
The greatest is off hiatus, and you get clipped off. Mic shut off, you not a tough guy, knock it off. Everybody said they cut from a different cloth, but you cut from a pamper fool, baby saw. They say I'm too old to rap, picture that. As if art had an age limit, how stupid is that? I back smack a new rapper, old rapper. Don't matter, the speakers rattle, the glass shatter.
Y'all back up, the bone cracker. Drones capture up, throwing stones inside of an Acura. Accurate like Hawkeye, thoughts fly like an arrow. Ill apparel with the Camaro. Sick with the rap flow, you know how that go. You know I'm black, bro, you know I'm back, bro. You know I snap, bro, in fact, bro, I'm real nice. Me and Bam, take over is part of the plan. Understand? Yeah.
Let them know. Ain't nobody out there fucking with me. I let them go. Homie gets on sight, you disrespect me. This ain't a show, you ain't know. You nothing like these rappers, we gon' roll green. Kick in the door, let it blow. Watch your mouth when you're speaking out against me.